everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Dope Black Vet, where we talk about all things, you know what? Easter! No, we're gonna talk about ectoparasites. Easter's on its way, I know, but there are some important things other than just Easter that we need to talk about when it comes to your pets. Easter's kind of one of those days that lets you know that spring is on the horizon, but what comes along with spring are lots of ectoparasites, lots of bugs outside and insects and birds and all these things that we still need to be mindful of when it comes to our pets. So I wanted to specifically focus on ectoparasites for this episode, and those that I want to point out are fleas and ticks. Yes, fleas and ticks on your pets in your home, because your pets are going outside and bringing them inside if they are not on a proper flea and tick preventive. So if your pet is not yet on a preventive, now is the time to get them on a flea and tick preventive. The important thing to know about fleas and ticks, and when it comes to you as humans and even to your pets, some things that these parasites spread can be zoonotic to humans, basically meaning you can get some of the things that they bring along. When your pets get fleas, when they eat the flea, it can give them tapeworms. So now you have to deal with a pet that's infected with an ectoparasite on the outside, such as a flea, that can also become infected on the inside with tapeworms. So now you have to pay for flea prevention, flea treatment, deworming for tapeworms, which made your vet bill a little bit higher than you expected. So now's the time, if you haven't done it already, to get your pet on a proper flea and tick preventive. Now remember, where you live plays a big role in how often you need ectoparasite control. Some people feel like, well, if it's cold outside, then my pets won't get fleas or ticks. However, you have to be mindful of the climate in where you live. If you live in the South, humidity can vary up and down, and winter is not always December through January, and sometimes some of those days are a bit warmer than others when you would think that it would be cold. Because our climate can be so ever-changing in the southern states, then I like to recommend to my clients that my pets are on prevention year-round. My dogs take, flea and tick prevention year-round because I don't want fleas or ticks inside my home or on my pets. Ticks also, if your dogs go outside, wooded areas, heavily grassed areas, wildlife in the area can bring a lot of tick diseases, especially deer ticks. And a lot of these ticks, if they bite your pet, they can bite you, and they can carry tick-borne diseases to you and your pet. So remember, if they can affect you, they can also affect your children. So fleas and ticks are ectoparasites that can be gross, not to mention that sometimes pets can get lice amongst other things. So having them on specific types of ectoparasite prevention can prevent these bugs from being on your pets and in your home. So with that being said, be sure to get your pet on an ectoparasite prevention for fleas and ticks. And until next time, when I bring up the next parasite, heartworms, which is one of my to-do about a heartworm and pets getting heartworm disease. But until next time, make sure you get your pets on an ectoparasite preventive, because we don't want no fleas and no ticks. And yes, I used incorrect English to make sure I can reach everyone. No fleas, no ticks. And a few years ago, there was an Advantix commercial that came out where this cute little Labrador puppy used to sing the song and said, "There ain't no bugs on me." So if you don't want bugs on you and you don't want your bugs on your pet, make sure to get your pet on flea and tick preventive. Until next time, bye.